Hello there, I'm Dr. Ritamarie Loscalzo, and I really want to talk to you about keto. Buzzword, right? Everybody hears keto, keto. 20 years ago, doctors were talking about keto. We know what it was to be in ketosis, but the layperson went, huh? What's that? Over the last few years, it's gotten super popular. The unfortunate thing I see is that while there's great benefits to get the body into a state called ketosis, and I'll explain what that means, there's a great disadvantage to doing it with butter, bacon, and oil. All right? So I've come up with an approach that allows you to do abundance of plants, high water content, low glycemic, low sugar content plants, low starch content plants, plus whole food plant-based fats, whole food plant-based fats, and in the usually best raw state, because when you keep oils, they oxidize and cause inflammation in the body. So let's talk keto. Ketosis is the state where the body shifts from burning glucose as fuel to burning ketones, fat, as fuel. Now, for those of you who have a little bit of extra fat in various places on their bodies, and most of us do, quite frankly, the thought of burning fat instead of having to go eat is a really good idea. And what if your appetite got turned off and instead your body went, oh, I'm hungry, clunk, and it started eating away at your butt and your thighs and your belly, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Isn't that great? So you can do that. And you have to get into a state of ketosis. Unfortunately, people are doing a keto diet, which is very high in animal fats. It's like butter and bacon and tallow and lard and a lot of oil, coconut oil and other things. These are not healthy foods, and if you just focus on getting your calories that way and you have your fat content high, where are you getting your vitamins? Where are you getting your minerals? Where are you getting all the antioxidants and the crazy unknown phytochemicals that we don't even have any clue about yet, but that are in these plants? So what I recommend, if you want to try a ketogenic diet, do a healthy ketogenic diet. Do a plant-centered ketogenic diet. And what the advantage of that is you get all these plants that have lots and lots of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and phytochemicals, and you get less of these animal fats. And there's just, the studies show, a lot of people say, well, those studies are flawed. The studies are pretty clear that people who eat a ton of animal fat versus people who eat a ton of plants tend to have more heart disease, tend to have more diabetes even. So we want to focus the body on teaching it how to burn fat. Who wants to learn how to burn fat? Yay! Who wants to learn how to burn fat while you sleep? Even better. It's one thing to burn fat while you're running. It's another thing to burn fat while you sleep. So we want to learn to do that, and we want to train the body to do that. Another disadvantage of the keto, the way it's practiced, usually people after about 5 days start to get what they call the keto flu. They start to feel achy, and their head hurts, and their joints hurts, and their brain fog. And it's a transition. It's while the body's transitioning. But a big part of that is we're losing a lot of electrolytes as the body starts to burn fat, and it's releasing a lot of the water that's in that fat, and there's a lot of electrolytes. So the low electrolytes, imbalanced electrolytes, plus in eating a diet that doesn't have all these antioxidant-rich plant foods, your nutrients are depleted. So I've taken people through a 5-day keto challenge, and I was scared at first, thinking, oh my God, the 5 days, that's when people get keto flu, is this gonna flop? And they didn't get those symptoms because of the way I guided them to do it, because of the high antioxidant fats. If you look at a typical keto menu, they'll tell you the only vegetables you can eat are lettuce because it doesn't have so much carbohydrate. And in reality, most people can do most high water content vegetables, the cruciferous vegetables, all the different greens, abundantly. And then fairly good size amounts of plant-based fats. Now here's the thing though, people with gallbladder problems, right? You try to do a keto diet, which is 80% fat, and you don't have a gallbladder, or you have a congested liver and gallbladder, not cool, right? So with the way that I've laid this out, people are not having to do 80% of their calories in fat. It's much lower, and they're whole food fats. And you have to use coconut, which has a lot of medium chain triglyceride, which doesn't require bile to be absorbed. And you do digestive assistance like bitters and things like that with the meal. you can actually do a modified ketogenic diet even if you have liver and gallbladder problems. So I love it. I think it's phenomenal. I've seen people do amazing things like lose 5-6 pounds and 2 to 3 inches in 5 days and feel satiated all the time and have more energy. So it's something to pursue. We have a plant-based keto diet that we teach, and as part of our Sweet Spot program, we help people to get into a mild state of ketosis. And the interesting thing is my Sweet Spot program's been around a while for balancing blood sugar, reversing diabetes, and it works phenomenally. And as I looked at the diet and I looked at what was people, and I started to actually get people to measure their ketones, I realized it was just putting people into a mild state of ketosis. Not a severe state of ketosis, a mild state of ketosis over a period of 30 days. Lowered their insulin, lowered their blood sugar, increased their growth hormone, had them up. I think the person that lost the most, the prize probably goes to someone who lost like 25 pounds and 9 inches in that 30 days. Crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff. But it's possible, and it happens from you making good, healthy choices and educating yourself about what those good, healthy choices are.